Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I hope everybody's having a great 4th of July. I am off today, so I figured I'd do a video with some bodices, and these are some very special bodices that I'm going to show you today. Up first, both of these bodices have faceted prong set crystals all over them. I've had this before. I got some more in recently. These are clear crystals on here. I'm going to come in just a minute. This is just the body piece of the bodice. I think I can't remember if I tried to count the number of crystals on the bodice, but there's probably at least 200 crystals on the bodice. There are iridescent bugle beads, and yeah, the sequins are iridescent as well, and there are iridescent white sequins on this bodice, and it is stunning. The camera is not going to be able to pick up how beautiful this is. Let me see if I turn on some light, if that helps. Well, a little bit. You can see up here, it is totally covered with beads and sequins. Totally covered. Here are the iridescent bugle beads right there. There are the prong set crystals that are on here. Here are the white iridescent sequins. You can see how they're catching the light. I'm just going to come down here very slowly so you can see. Look at that flower right there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I was so happy to be able to get some of these. Look at all the crystals all over it. There's another one of those big flowers. There's a flower with a whole bunch of the bugle beads in there, and then the white iridescent sequins and beads as well. Very pretty. This is down at the point at the bottom. This is bodice number 1 on the back. The back is covered just as much. Appliques covering the whole thing, and then you've got some probably about between 15 and 20 satin covered buttons on the back. Here are those flowers. Now with bodices, I always say they're the most difficult to work with because the stitching that holds these beads and sequins and crystals on goes all the way through the satin. This is one bodice where I've had pretty good success once you get the satin removed from the back of it and you're down to what the appliques are stitched to. I've put a slightly watered down white glue, and I've just put it all over the back side and let it dry, and that way those stitches are sealed in, so when you start cutting the appliques out, you're not going to lose as many beads and sequins. Most of them will be sealed in, so you won't be taking those loose. So I've had some success with that, especially with this bodice. This is bodice number 1, and I am asking $18 for this one. It is gorgeous, and the appliques that come off of this are beautiful. And this one weighs just under the weight for first class, so it'll be able to go first class. I have 2 ready to go right now, and depending on how much interest I can offer more than that, but 2 for right now. Bodice number 2 is similar to that one. I only have one of this. This is the only one I've ever gotten in of this one, and it is just like the other one. It has the prong set crystals, clear crystals on it, the iridescent bugle beads, the white iridescent sequins, and this one has short sleeves on it. And this one also has, this is going to be hard to show, but the sleeves, let me go this way, the light's on it. The sleeves have these dangles all the way around them. Long dangles. They're probably 6 inches long, all the way around, all the way to the back. Gorgeous. This one is stunning. These appliques at the top, there's different layers of them. I haven't tried to dismantle this, but there's several layers of the applique. So some of these ones at the top you can just snip and probably get off. The other one is not like that. This one is different. So let's see. I'm going to come down on this one too. So you can, it's the same same applique, same as the other one, except this one has a part that's on tulle in the middle, going down to the V. And it is covered as well, all the way. The whole thing is covered in these appliques. And it comes down to the point at the bottom. And then here you can see the dangles. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then the back side has a plunge back. Good part of the back is all on a tulle. This whole part up here is on tulle, and then this bottom part is on the satin down here. No satin covered buttons on this one. You can see these pretty flowers going up the side. Flower clusters. Gorgeous. This one is heavy because of all the beads on it. It will have to go priority mail. This one I am asking $24 for this one. I do ship international, but for this one, shipping is going to be somewhere around $16 if I have an international person that wants to buy this. So it's, because of the weight, it's fairly heavy. US, I think I can fit this in a flat rate envelope, so if you're in the US, shipping will be $6.50 for this bodice. And that's all I have for today. If you're interested in purchasing either of these bodices, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. And as they sell out, I will mark them sold down below, so you'll know if I have anything left or not. That's all I have. Bye for now. More this weekend, so stay tuned.